Hello everybody, Matt Stewart here from Entrepreneur Me. A couple of days ago I was lucky enough to participate in the Developing the Young Workforce initiative called No Wrong Path. And I produced a video just about my schooling and all that sort of stuff and what happened to me. I went from being unemployable to unemployed to self-employed, and lots of people, I made a great video, lots of people commented on the video, and that urged me yesterday to sort of reply to the question. People said to me after the first video, they said, brilliant, Matt, you went from all those things to self-employed. How did you do it? So yesterday I outlined how I started off at 16, leaving school with no qualifications and no idea what I was going to do, and gave you a little bit of an insight into my first self-employment commission only opportunity. Now, when I say opportunity, I say that very loosely. But at 16 years of age, I got an opportunity to deliver the Yellow Pages. Now, I don't know if you know what the Yellow Pages is. I don't know if it even exists now. But when I was 16, there was like a big yellow mega book, big thick book. I'll show you my notebook on my desk here. Look, it was like this sort of size, yeah? And it was yellow like this one. And it had right across it Yellow Pages. And inside it had a list of every trade that you could possibly imagine. So if you were looking for a plumber, you got your Yellow Pages and you flick through the page, and you find plumbers, and you would find one that you wanted and you would call them up and they would come and do a service for you. And this book was sought after, but it was pretty thick and pretty heavy. And at 16 years of age, I became a self-employed distributor. Can you imagine? Yay! Now, up until that point, I hadn't done very well in school. I had no chance of going to university, no qualifications for that. I had no chance actually of going to college, and I'd been rejected because I had no qualifications for that. And I spent a little bit of time doing what I would call, how can I describe this now? I would call it vertical resting, sleeping, in other words, right? Vertical resting, that's a nice way of doing it. So I'm 16, I'm lying in my bed loads and, taking my time, getting my mind together and all that sort of stuff, contemplating the meaning of life and my existence. And obviously I remember my mum wasn't too happy about this. And I got this role delivering the Yellow Pages. And I used to trudge around my local area and putting these yellow books through letterboxes, and it was great. And I was getting paid 10 pence for every Yellow Pages that I delivered. So pretty quickly, I was making quite a bit of money. And I remember the guy really well. Jeff, the guy's name was. He was like the sort of area manager. And he came to me and he said, Matt, he said, how about, do you have any other friends that could deliver the Yellow Pages? And I said, yeah. He says, well, if you can get them to deliver them, make sure they deliver them. I'll give you 10 pence for the ones that you're delivering. And if you can be like a supervisor guy, you'll get 5 pence for every one that they deliver. And I'm like, yeah, beauty. This is like, I'm now going to be earning through other people's efforts. It was the start of my sort of entrepreneurial journey. So I get a few of my friends together, and what we do is I tell them about this opportunity. They come to my house in the morning, we load up with all these Yellow Pages, no car, no van, just bags, and we're walking and we're delivering them. And of course, there was a few little hiccups. One of my friends didn't deliver them, he threw them away, and that caused me a bit of a problem, of course. But it planted a little bit of a seed in my head that all the way through school I had struggled, and here I was now responsible for the delivery of a service. I was getting rewarded for it, I was managing people were making efforts, and I was getting paid for it. And I thought, this is it, Matt. You are on the road to enterprise. Enterprise does so much. Being enterprising, having ideas, having creativity, having the motivation to do something. And I guess young Matt at 16, he saw enterprise as the way to a better future. So I went from being unemployable to unemployed to self-employed, and then on to success. It's true, isn't it? There's no wrong path. Anything is possible. Just be careful what you're putting into your head, because as you feed your mind, then the results are positive with positivity. And I'm telling you this, you can do it. Absolutely, you can do it.